Ah, what do we have here? Oh boy, yet another electric scooter came through the studio. Today we have the LEQISMART S11 electric scooter weighing in at under 30 pounds and supporting up to 220 pounds of rider weight, which means it's good for most below average Americans. We're looking at a 7.5 amp hour battery that provides up to 14 hours of range on a single charge based on a 160 pound weight person. Once it comes time to charge the battery, it does support fast charging, so it only takes about 4 to 5 hours to fully charge. It's able to go uphill at about a 20-degree incline, and this is all powered by a 36 volt 350 watt motor that can support speeds up to 15 miles an hour along with slower settings in case you're a beginner of 6 and 12 miles per hour respectively. So taking a look at the box, very simple, straightforward, and to the point. LEQISMART branding right here. Electric scooter, letting you know what's inside the box. Flipping it around, bam, look at that. We got a couple more things. We got lithium ion battery, max speed of 25 kilometers if you're not in America, max mileage of 15 to 22 kilometers if you're not in America, and a max load of 100 kilograms if you're not in America. Is it me, or is it weird that I feel like America is the only place that doesn't use kilometers and kilograms? Ooh, I could smell those 8.5 pneumatic tires. Inside the box, we do have a power brick and power cable, a couple of Allen wrenches, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be assembling something. And it looks like the two handlebars are some of the things we're assembling. They're both labeled, so don't mix them up. And then we have the scooter here. Uh-oh. Try to get this out. Well, this thing's actually bigger than I was expecting. New scooter smell. What did I miss in the box? Of course, we do have an instruction manual, and that does it. Let's get this box out of the way. And then we have the LEQISMART S11 scooter right here, and it actually does look very nice. I really like this big wooden deck that we have here so you can fit your big feet, like mine, without a problem. Now looking at this, it looks like we're only gonna be setting up the handlebars for the most part, so this looks like a pretty straightforward process. We're gonna get this locked into place, just like so, very easy. Safety first. You can see the 8.5-inch pneumatic tires, very good size. Definitely have a good amount of ground clearance right here so you can go over some obstacles. Now taking a look on the front wheel, we also do have some orange reflectors because safety comes first. Let's get off the shrink wrap, feels like I'm unwrapping a present. And right here we do have that electronic brake that goes down this wire all the way to the brakes that are inside of the tires. And then right here we have the electric throttle, just like so. You can just pull it back and start going. Now up here on top we do have the LED display so you can see your battery charge, headlight status, what speed option you're in, as well as how fast you are traveling. Oh yeah, my favorite part, we do have a very loud bell that's easy to use, so people know you're coming through. Now taking a look at the front, we do have a reflector along with an LED headlight that you can adjust an angle to your liking, whether you want to face it more toward the floor or facing more forward. So now to get this assembled, it looks pretty easy. We're just gonna put the brake lever into place, put our left handlebar on, twist it on, nice and tight. Nice grip actually, very good. Nice rubber feel, and it's very grippy even if you're sweating, so you won't be slipping and sliding. We're gonna make sure we have the brake lever nice and in place where we're gonna have it comfortable, and then we're gonna tighten it up with our Allen key. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Make sure we get it nice and tight. Ugh. Just like so, it's not going anywhere. Yes, sir. And then we're gonna take our right handlebar and do the same thing, twist it into place. Although this time it's lefty tighty and righty loosey, very weird. Once again, very strong grip here. And for the most part, I think we're done. Very easy. Now over here on the back are the two buttons other than the throttle and the brake. We do have a power button that doubles as a headlight switch along with the mode button depending on how fast you want to be able to travel. So we're gonna hold down the power button, get it powered up, very nice and bright LED display here. It says we're currently going 0 kilometers an hour, but I want that to be miles per hour because I'm in America. So we're gonna triple tap the power button. It switches over to miles per hour just like that. And also if you double tap the power button, the headlight turns on just like that. Very easy and straightforward. Then moving on to the mode switch, if we take a look here, we do have a red S. If we tap on it once, it turns white. White's gonna be about 6 miles per hour, orange is gonna be about 12 miles per hour, and red's gonna be maxed out at about 15 miles per hour. And of course, as you can see, we do have our battery display indicator so you know how much charge you have left. Once it starts running down, you're gonna wanna go back and charge it so you're not left manually kicking the scooter home. Now, one of the cool things is we have this rear tail light, and once the headlights are on, it also turns on so at night people can see you when they're coming behind you. I really like that feature because it's a lot better than having a reflector because it's an actual light. As you can see, we of course have our kickstand that's very sturdy, and it allows you to stand up your scooter when you're not using it so it doesn't fall on the floor. You can easily prop it back up when you're ready to ride. And then this is actually one of the cool things about how easy it is to carry this thing when you're not riding it. So you come over here to the front, you see this little lever, you're gonna take this little ball here, prop it up, pull this forward, it unlatches, and then you fold it down. You have this little hook here, you're gonna fold it down into this little crevice, just like so. You're gonna push it in, it automatically locks into place, and you can carry this on the go. Of course, you're gonna wanna turn it off so this light's not shining at you in the face, but as you can see, very easy. When you wanna ride it, just set it down. You're gonna push this back part down to open it up, pull up the handle, bring it up straight, and then lock this back into place, just like so. Very satisfying every time. So now that we got this thing assembled extremely easily, we're gonna head outside, put this thing to the test, and go for a ride. I wanna feel the wind in my hair. What better way to spend time at the Tesla supercharger than go for a ride on our scooter? And as you can see, it fits well in the back of my Tesla Model 3. It's time to pull it on out. Oh yeah, so you can carry it around just like that. Let's get it set up. Satisfying every time, and I'm ready to go for a ride. Let's get it powered on. Wow, the screen's actually very visible even in this extremely hot 110-degree direct sunlight. And obviously it's not flashing like it is on camera. So now with that being said, time to hit the road or the trails or wherever we are. Very smooth sailing. I'm really liking this. Good throttle. This is a really bumpy road and it's handling it very nicely. Wow, oh, it feels so much better having the wind in my hair on this hot day. Oh, and here we go. Take a look at what we have here. So this is one of the main reasons I say you should get your own scooter, because they always have these scooters littering the sides of the road, and they look cool, they're fun to ride, but the catch is they're expensive. You have to pay to unlock them, pay per minute, find one that's charged. It's a nightmare. So if you always have your own scooter, not only do you save money, but you don't have to go looking for one that works. So it's very cool. I'd rather have my own, just saying. That's just me, but I'm sure you can agree with me. Now let's just keep on going. I'm gonna hit the park. Train track. Oh, it actually handled it very well. So I do weigh about 160 pounds, which is kind of the ideal weight for this scooter, and it's picking up speed very well, moving very swiftly through the area very smoothly. No rattles, no shakiness, very smooth experience so far. Very solid scooter so far, pleasant experience. As you can see, I picked it up over that curb and now I'm here. Oh, so high, I need some shade action. All right, so it looks like I found some stairs and I don't feel like folding the scooter, so I'm just gonna carry it down as so. As you can see, it's possible. Not ideal, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you encounter stairs. You don't wanna ride down this. Oh yeah, this shade feels nice. Smooth ride going around these twists. Let me slow down a little bit, I'm getting a little bit scared. Oh yeah. All right, so this is definitely gonna be a challenge. It's an inclined dirt path, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend because there's little to no traction, but we're gonna see how well the scooter can handle it, going uphill in dirt. Wow, I mean, it's doing it. We're doing it. Huh. Actually pretty impressed that it actually just went up this hill on dirt. Wow. Actually very smooth. Wow, really bumpy dirt road. Wouldn't recommend it. Especially when you hit the brake, you slide, but it definitely handled it like a champ. Whew. Wow, what do we have here? More scooters. As you can see, nobody's riding these things because they were probably smart and got their own. Makes sense, right? At least in my mind. Whew. Oh man, so after riding this thing around for a while on this very hot summer day, the only problem is, well, the sun and the heat. I can't stand it. But the scooter itself is very good. I really like having this large deck because my big old feet fit on it without a problem. I don't feel like I'm gonna be falling off whatsoever. Like, look at that. Lots of space for me with my big old feet. Now, as far as the scooter goes, oh, I almost forgot the bell. I'm coming through. But as far as the scooter goes, the speed is very good. At my 160-pound weight, we're picking up speed very well. Obviously, it's not the fastest scooter in the world at picking up speed, although based on this being a budget scooter, it's actually very good. It's not dangerously fast. It does pick up speed fast enough to get places and get going. And speaking of this sun, I'm tired of it, so if we can get the sun to go away for a couple seconds, we can test out the headlight. As I'm sure you can tell, this light is insanely bright at night. I can see exactly where I'm going at a very far distance. Even when I'm going at super fast speeds, I'm going maxed out. Ah! Hopefully you were able to see the tail light as I was flying away from you guys, because that light's very nice to have at night to be on the safe side so people can see you at all times. All right, and now cut back to me because I'm ready to finish this up. The scooter, very smooth, no noises, no shakiness, very solid design, very well built, handles extremely well, feels very solid. I was really impressed that I was able to go up a pretty good amount of incline on a dirt path because, as you can tell, dirt has no traction and it did a good job doing that. The 8.5-inch pneumatic tires are a good size and we have a good amount of ground clearance so we can go over small obstacles. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to go over giant off-road obstacles, but you know, if something's in your path, you should have no problem going over it as long as you're safe about it. The screen is actually surprisingly bright as well because I can see it without a problem even on this extremely hot 110-degree sunny day with direct sunlight hitting right on it. Battery life has been great, no issues there, and overall this is a very good scooter and I can recommend it if you're on a budget and want a scooter without having to rent one every time you go out places because it changes the game.